What if your cat's been trying to tell you something this whole time, and you've been missing it? Every flick of the tail, every sudden zoomies across the hallway, and even that weird look from the windowsill, it all means something. Cats may not speak our language, but they never stop communicating. You just need to know how to listen. That's why, in this video, we're breaking down 18 things you absolutely must know and understand if you want to truly connect with your cat. Some are subtle, some are surprising, and a few might change how you see them forever. If you're ready, give this video a thumbs up. Now, let's begin. Number 18. Cats blink to say they trust you. Ever wonder why that little furball just stares at you, then blinks like they've got a secret? That slow, dreamy blink is actually one of the purest signs of feline trust. In the cat world, eye contact can feel threatening. So when a kitty voluntarily closes their eyes in front of you, even just for a beat, they're saying, "I feel safe with you." It's their version of a smile, not loud, not showy, but full of meaning. Kind of like when humans hug someone just a little longer than usual. It's subtle, but it speaks volumes. So the next time your cat gives you that relaxed blink, don't look away, blink back. You're speaking their language, and they notice. But blinking is just one piece of the trust puzzle. Ever been groomed by your feline like a fellow cat? The next behavior is kind of messier, and even more personal. Number 17. They groom you as part of their colony. Have you ever had your feline suddenly start licking your hand, your hair, or even your eyebrow? It's not just a quirky behavior, but a sacred form of ritual. In cat society, grooming isn't casual. It's how colony members mark each other as safe, trusted, and loved. When a cat grooms another in the wild, it's a high-level honor reserved only for kin. So when your little fur diplomat gives you a sandpaper kiss, they're not just being sweet. They're saying, "You're in the inner circle." This isn't about hygiene. It's about emotional territory. The more relaxed the setting, like during a nap or after a meal, the more meaningful the gesture. And yes, while humans show love with hugs or words, cats, they share saliva. But just like their tongues flick when grooming, their tails flick too. And that next signal is just as fascinating. Number 16. Tail flicking isn't always anger. Ever wonder why your feline flicks their tail like a tiny metronome, and you immediately think, "Uh-oh, trouble"? Here's the twist. A swishing tail isn't always a sign of anger. Sometimes it's their way of zeroing in, like a hunter locking onto prey or a gamer deeply focused on the screen. Unlike humans, who might furrow brows when thinking hard, cats use their tails as little mood indicators that can mean anything from irritation to intense concentration. So next time you see that tail flick, remember, it could be your furry friend gearing up for serious playtime, not a warning to back off. But tails aren't the only secret language your whiskered buddy is fluent in. Wait until you see how those twitchy ears tell an even deeper story. Number 15. Ear direction tells you their mood. Ever noticed your feline's ears suddenly twitch or swivel like tiny radar dishes? Those little ear movements are way more than just cute quirks. They're your cat's mood in full broadcast mode. When ears point straight ahead, curiosity is in the air. They're all in, ready to explore or engage. Turn them sideways, and it's a sign of uncertainty, like they're weighing their next move. But flatten those ears back, and you might want to brace yourself. Drama could be brewing, or your companion is feeling seriously stressed or defensive. Unlike humans who rely mostly on words and facial expressions, our whiskered friends speak volumes with their ears alone. Tuning into these signals gives you a secret superpower to decode their feelings instantly. So tell us, when did you first realize your cat was trying to say something you almost missed? Drop your story in the comments. We read them all, and every shared moment helps someone else feel a little more seen and a little more in tune with their whiskered roommate. Understanding our cats doesn't just make life easier, it makes it richer. And if you thought that was impressive, Wait until you discover how cats can actually do. Number 14. Cats can read your facial expressions. Ever wonder if your feline is quietly taking notes on your every expression? Believe it or not, cats can actually read your face. Just like humans, they pick up on subtle changes, a smile, a frown, and tweak their behavior based on what they see. So when you're upset, your furry companion knows it, even if you're trying to hide it. This isn't just cute. It's a deep form of social connection rooted in thousands of years of domestication. Understanding this helps explain why your little shadow sometimes acts extra gentle or suddenly keeps its distance. It's not magic. It's communication at its finest. And if your whiskered friend can read your moods, what does it mean when they nudge their head against you? Number 13. Headbutting is a scent claim. Ever wondered why that gentle nudge from a furry head feels like an unexpected love tap? It's more than just affection. It's a full-on scent claim. When your feline companion bumps you with their forehead, they're leaving a pheromone signature, basically saying, "You're part of my tribe." Unlike humans who might hug or hold hands, cats use scent to bond and feel secure in their world. That little gesture builds a silent but powerful connection between you and your whiskered friend. If any of these moments so far had you thinking, "Wait, that's what they meant all along?" You're not alone. Living with a cat is like learning a secret language no one gives you a dictionary for. But once the pieces click, the bond deepens in ways words can't explain. Take a moment to hit the subscribe button if you agree. But don't get too comfortable just yet. There's a curious twist coming next. Those sudden bursts of wild energy your furball sometimes displays, they might be trying to tell you something else entirely. Up next, we dive into why your cat's zoomies might mean more than just playtime. Number 12. Sudden zoomies may mean gut discomfort. Ever wonder why your feline friend suddenly turns into a whirlwind of energy, dashing wildly through your home like a tiny furry tornado? Those famous zoomies aren't just bursts of joy. They can actually be your cat's way of telling you something isn't quite right inside their belly. Just like humans sometimes get restless or jittery when their stomach feels off, your cat's sudden sprints might be a sign of mild digestive discomfort or irritation. It's a quirky, yet important clue about their health that often flies under the radar. So, next time those wild sprints kick in, pause and consider if your kitty's gut is sending you a secret message wrapped in chaos. It's a little puzzle piece that brings you closer to truly understanding the mysterious mind of your feline companion. Now, speaking of mysterious behaviors, let's talk about how your furry friend is far more in sync with your daily life than you might imagine. Number 11. They learn your routine, down to the minute. Ever notice how your feline seems to have an internal clock more precise than your smartphone? It's no coincidence. Cats are master timekeepers, tuning into your daily rhythm with astonishing accuracy. If dinner's even 10 minutes late, expect vocal protests or that unmistakable stare that says, "Well, where's my food and I, human?" Unlike us, who can glance at a clock, these furry companions rely on learned routines to feel secure and in control of their world. This isn't just about meals, it's about trust and predictability. When that schedule gets disrupted, it can throw them off balance, leading to stress or confusion. So next time your little shadow insists on strict timing, know it's their way of staying connected to you and their environment. But there's something even more surprising about their emotional world. Like how your furball can actually experience something you thought only humans do. Number 10. Your cat can get depressed. Ever wonder if your feline friend ever feels blue? Just like humans, cats can get depressed too, and it's more common than you might think. Big changes like moving to a new home or losing a companion don't just affect us, they deeply impact our whiskered pals as well. When your furball suddenly naps more than usual or hides away from the world, it's not just laziness or moodiness, it's a silent cry for help. Depression in cats can be subtle but serious, affecting their appetite, energy, and overall health. Recognizing this emotional shift isn't just about being a good owner. It's about truly understanding your companion's complex inner world. And while it might seem strange to think of a cat feeling sad, this emotional depth is part of what makes the bond so real. But wait, night isn't just for sleeping when it comes to your cat's secrets. Next up, the surprising truth behind their nighttime adventures. Number 9. Nighttime. Prowling has ancestral roots. Ever wonder why your furry night owl suddenly turns into a tiny tornado at 3 a.m.? That midnight madness isn't just random energy, it's a direct link to ancient survival instincts. Long before your companion lounged on the couch, their ancestors were prowling at dusk and dawn, hunting under low light. This crepuscular behavior means those wild bursts of activity are deeply wired, not just silly habits. Unlike humans whose rhythms follow daylight hours, cats thrive in these twilight zones, blending stealth and energy perfectly. So, next time you're jolted awake by a zooming furball, remember, it's not just mischief. It's evolution in action. And if you think purring is always a sign of contentment, wait until you hear what the next truth reveals. Number 8. Purring doesn't always mean happiness. Ever notice your felines purr and assume they're totally content? Turns out that soothing rumble isn't always a sign of pure happiness. Much like humans, humming or muttering to themselves when stressed, cats use purring as a secret way to comfort their own nerves. When your whiskered companion is at the vet or feeling uneasy, that familiar vibration might be their quiet coping strategy, not just a sign of joy. So next time you hear that soft purr, remember, it's a complex message, not a simple one. Understanding this opens a door into your pet's emotional world, far richer and more mysterious than you might guess. But that's just scratching the surface. Wait until you discover how cats actually tailor their vocabulary just for their favorite humans. That leads us right into the next surprising fact. Number 7. Cats have preferred people words. Ever wondered why your feline perks up the most when you say their name or, better yet, the magic word treat? Cats actually have preferred people words that grab their attention. Usually high-pitched, sing-song tones that remind us of baby talk. It's not just cute. It's how they connect and recognize what matters to them. Like humans reacting to certain familiar voices or names, these special sounds break through their mysterious aloofness and say, "Hey, this is important." So next time you hear that little head tilt or see a sudden spark of focus, you'll know exactly why. And if you think that's interesting, let's talk about Number 6. Scratching isn't just sharpening claws. Why do cats scratch your couch the second you buy it? No, it's not sabotage. And it's definitely not just to keep those claws sharp. When a kitty stretches up and rakes its claws across a surface, it's making an announcement. Think of it as their version of posting a status update. Scratching leaves both visible marks and invisible scent signals from glands in their paws. It says, "This is mine," or "I was here," or sometimes, "Back off." It's part message board, part mood ring, part spa day. And unlike humans, cats don't need Wi-Fi. They just need a good piece of wood or your favorite chair. So before you scold them, remember that shredded armrest is basically a feline social hub. Want fewer scratch marks? Give them better outlets, not punishment. But here's a behavior that's even weirder. And weirder still, it usually happens in silence. Number 5. Staring isn't rude. It's strategic. Have you ever caught those unblinking feline eyes locked onto yours like you're part of a staring contest you never agreed to? It's not creepy. It's calculated. In the feline world, a long, steady stare isn't a compliment. It's not, "I love you." It's more like, "Let's see who flinches first." Cats use eye contact as a subtle power move, testing boundaries, gauging your next move, and sometimes even asserting dominance. Unlike humans who might stare out of affection or curiosity, cats don't do lingering eye contact casually. It's strategic. If your little house tiger's eyes are drilling into you without a blink, it's their way of saying, "I'm watching. Let's see what you do next." For now, keep your eyes peeled, because not all communication is loud. In fact, the next one is almost silent. Literally. Because when a cat meows without sound, something clever is definitely going on. Number 4. Cats use silent meows for attention. Have you ever been stared down by your cat, mouth open, but no sound at all? That's not a glitch, it's a message. The silent meow isn't for other cats, it's for you. Unlike their usual vocalizations, this quiet gesture is a special adaptation cats develop specifically to get human attention. It's their version of "excuse me" with a dash of drama. Unlike dogs, cats learn what works, and when humans react more to soft cues than loud yowls, guess what they perfect? The silent meow. It's subtle, deliberate, and trust-based. Imagine a friend raising their eyebrows instead of shouting your name across the room. Same idea, just furrier. And here's the kicker. Not all cats do it. Only the ones truly tuned in to their humans' reactions. If you've been blessed with this private signal, congratulations. You've unlocked an advanced level of feline communication. But if you think that's impressive, just wait until you realize your whiskered roommate might be doing this. Number 3. They mirror your emotions. Have you ever walked into a room, sighed heavily, and noticed your cat quietly watching you? Almost like they already felt it? That's not a coincidence. Cats are emotional barometers. When the air around you gets tense, they pick up on it. Not just through your voice or body language, but through subtle hormonal shifts. Your scent changes when you're stressed, and your feline feels it. Some cats might hide when things get heavy. Others might follow you like a shadow. Just like humans internalize each other's moods, cats reflect the emotional environment they live in. And over time, they don't just respond to your stress, they can carry it. So the next time you're wondering why your normally energetic tabby is unusually quiet, ask yourself, how have you been lately? Have you been? Number 2, ignoring you can be a sign of deep trust. Ever been snubbed by your cat and thought, wow, guess I'm just the staff? Don't take it personally. When a feline turns their back, slowly blinks, or even leaves the room entirely after seeing you, it's not a rejection. It's actually one of the highest compliments in cat language. Think about it. In the wild, turning your back means you trust that what's behind you isn't a threat. So when your fluff ball plops down facing the wall or strolls off mid-pet, it's not attitude, it's a silent, cozy, "I trust you with my life." They're not ignoring you to be rude. They're comfortable, secure, not on alert. And unlike humans who often perform for attention, cats don't fake things to make you feel better. What you see is what they truly feel. But here's the twist. While they trust you, that doesn't mean they think you're in charge. In fact, they might just think you're the weird one. And that brings us to number 1. Number 1, they see you as an odd, clumsy cat. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you like you just knocked over your own food bowl? That's because, truthfully, they don't see you as a human at all. Cats don't see humans the way dogs do. Dogs often recognize a hierarchical structure. You're the alpha. But cats treat you like a fellow feline. Just one who's huge, weirdly hairless, and a little uncoordinated. To a cat, social bonds are formed through scent, grooming, body language, and shared territory. So when your kitty rubs against you, curls up beside you, or grooms your hand with little licks, they're doing what they would do to another cat they trust. They're not thinking, "This is my owner." They're thinking, "This is my big, clumsy buddy who doesn't understand tail flicks, but tries really hard." They observe how you move, loudly, how you play, awkwardly, and how you hunt, aka fumble with a laser pointer. And yet, they still bond with you like kin. That's the charm. If this helped you see your cat in a whole new light, give the video a like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss those little aha moments again. Understanding your feline isn't always easy, but you're not doing it alone. We're right here with you through every head tilt, tail flick, and quiet moment of connection. See you in our next video.